Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Check Me. Want to get right to it and talk about the Brock Purdy breakdown, the San Francisco 49ers versus the Cowboys. And to be honest with you, I do not see a scenario where the 49ers win. Uh, and you got two coaches, which is unique. Unique situation here. You got Dan Quinn, who was that Super Bowl 2016 Super Bowl coach that lost to the Patriots. His offensive coordinator, Kyle Shanahan, right? So that's kind of the cool dynamic. You got the defensive guru versus the offensive guru. So it's going to be a chess match. But I think one thing that Dan Quinn definitely knows, 110% knows, is um, Brock Purdy is not the guy. And there's a lot of things that Brock Purdy, the other players can make up for that Brock Purdy lacks. And don't get me wrong, I think he's done a great job stepping in. But I just don't see a scenario where that, because I think the 49ers defense is good. But when the Cowboys defense is working and firing on all cylinders, there's a lot of vulnerabilities in that 49ers offense. A lot of vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities in that 49ers defense. And I think we're going to see them against the Cowboys. Now, you're looking at two quarterback battles. Dak's execution versus other players helping support Brock Purdy. But the Cowboys defense is not, it's not Seattle's defense. Their front four is is a little bit better than the front four that they had in Seattle. I think it's going to be a struggle. I think it's going to be a dogfight. But one way that the 49ers stay in this game and win this game is if they run the ball. They have to run the ball. Dallas is going to be able to run the ball. They're going to be able to pass the ball. So this defense is going to be on their P's and Q's. We're talking top 8 teams in football. This is not, regular season, divisional round teams that scraped in. This is the top 8 teams in football. The level of play is going to accelerate. It's going to heighten. So I very well think, and I very well think that for the 49ers to win, they're going to have to run the ball, and much more than they did against Seattle, and they didn't have to against Seattle because Seattle's defense was just a disarray. Guys in the secondary who are confused. You can tell that Seattle secondary, and like I said, Seattle did not belong in there, but this is not Seattle. I think that this team, the Cowboys team, can get away with playing a little bit more man coverage. They can bring out some blitz packages that Brock Purdy hasn't seen before, and the concepts are all the same. If you got a 3-by-1 and a guy coming in motion, all this is doubles, right? So that's something that somebody young may not understand, right? If you're a young safety or cornerback and it's 3-by-1 and a guy goes in motion is 2-by-2, you're paying attention to the motion and not understanding, okay, what route concepts can they run off of? What does this team typically run out of that? And what Kyle Shanahan does very well is he'll have a 4-by-1 set. Like say he wants to run out 21 personnel with uh, uh, twins right? So he wanted with twins, right? He wants 2 receivers on one side. He may line up and 3-by-1, 4-by-1, and do a quick motion twice, just to get you confused. And the veteran linebackers, the veteran safeties, they completely understand. Okay, all this is 2-by-2. Okay, now what are my route concepts? Okay, what's his split like? These are things that Seattle, you got Tariq Woolen, who's I think is an exceptional cornerback, but is he really thinking about that? He's probably thinking about how can I sharpen my technique, how can I play man coverage. And the veteran quarterbacks, that the cornerbacks of the secondary that they have, they understand that. So you're going to see a lot more creativity from Dan Quinn just because he knows, first of all, Kyle Shanahan, and he knows he has a rookie quarterback back there who has had the advantage of having great players around him. So I don't see a scenario where, like I said, the only scenario where the 49ers win is if they're running the ball well. If they're not running the ball well, you can forget it. Because they're not going to do some aerial pass attack to beat the Cowboys. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. And all that running Brock Purdy does around again, it looks great and everything. But I'm telling you, you want a guy who can stay on his feet and throw a ball in the pocket. So I want the Cowboys to lose. I would rather see, as an Eagles fan, if we be the Giants, I would rather see a 49ers team than a Cowboys team. But I just don't see a scenario where the Cowboys lose.